got the old suitcase out today, looked at it, and the zipper that I had replaced in a wonky fashion is only to enclose the shoulder straps because you can also wear it as a backpack. So I'm leaving that as it is, letting it look wonky still. But there is another zipper on there that is broken. So I took the suitcase to a nearby shoe repair, luggage repair place, and I entered in this little, it's not much older than I am, but a little old lady comes out. She looks like she's been doing this for years and years and years, which gave me a good feeling. And she said it would be $30, and she asked me if I wanted a single or a double zipper. It had a double zipper on there, and I said I don't care, just as long as it's repaired. So I paid for 2/3 of it up front, and then on the 27th I paid for the remainder and pick it up. Because I have looked at suitcases here, there, and everywhere, and the newer ones are just pieces of crap. And this suitcase that I have has been around the world with me. It's been to Saudi Arabia, it's been to Italy, it's been to France, it's been to Mexico, Canada, and it's still in decent shape. So I thought, what the heck? Just get the zipper fixed, and people will see it and they'll go, ooh, what a wonky piece of luggage. Because it does look kind of beat up, but it's in good shape. So that is where that lies. And I come back home, and I thought, well, I'll prepare myself a baked potato because I had some leftover gravy. I thought I'll have like a big lunch or something. And no sooner did I pop the potato in the microwave, I hear tap, 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 Nana. They had blown up it's like a castle with a little slide and then water sprinkling on it and a little pool at the bottom of the slide. Want to play with the water and want to play with me in the water? And I said, sure. So I stopped what I was doing over here, and I went outside, and Daddy was feeding the baby a bottle, and I was over there at the splashing around, and he was getting me soaking wet. Finally, I laid down in the pool, and I'm like, ah. So I said, he says, I can swim. Want to see me? And he lays on his belly, and he starts doing this with his hands. I'm glad he's not afraid of it. And I said, I can't swim. He goes, well, it's easy. You can do it like this. And I said, I can float on my back. And he thought, float on your back? And I said, yes, in case of an emergency, I can float on my back. So I lay down, and he started to lie down, and I said, now I will hold your head, and if the water goes halfway up your ears, don't worry, because I have your head, and once you get your head to a certain level in the water, your body will relax. And it did. And he was having a great time. And then we splashed around some more, and then it got breezy. It was still really warm, but very breezy. And when you're wet and a breeze comes flying through, 10-mile-an-hour breeze, you get cold. So he was shivering like a little chihuahua. We covered him up, and I held him and stood in the sun for a while. And then after a little while, we came in the house, and he had his supper, and I was taking care of the little guy, playing with him. And then he went back outside with Dad after supper to swing on the swing set, and Dad was deflating the blown up castle slide water park thingy. So while I was doing that, I was entertaining Sebastian, and I knew he was tired. He was starting to yawn and all that. So I put him in this little swing, and Brian had him in the little swing that goes back and forth and back and forth. And he wasn't falling asleep or anything. So I put on they call it gypsy jazz. There's a Django Reinhardt like a guitar player that played like jazzy type stuff from the 30s and 40s. And he fell fast asleep. He likes that. Okay, I know something he likes now. And no sooner did he fall asleep, I heard the door and I thought it was Brian. So I was just waiting to hear, okay, you can go home now or whatever, you know. It was Ashley. She had gotten home from work, so she went out and took a shower and whatever she needed to do. And I said, he just fell asleep at 6:30. Okay. And then Spencer came in and, oh gosh, he wanted to play card games on my phone. And we talked a little bit. Then I said, I gotta go now. Daddy had a surprise for him, a little glass of chocolate milk, which is a nice treat. And he was happy, and he said, night-night, Nana. Well, tomorrow, Wednesday, it'll be Whoop Whoop Wednesday, and we'll have a joke for you. But also, Ash and Brian and the boys are going to Legoland in California, which is down near Carlsbad Cavern. Carlsbad, couple-hour drive on the way to, like, San Diego. And the weather's going to be fairly cool, in my opinion, 71 degrees. Because I checked, and they're going to get worn out, and so that they don't have to drive back in a worn out condition, they're staying overnight at a hotel and coming back Thursday. So I have all tomorrow to make all kinds of noise, as long as I feed the dogs at night tomorrow and in the morning the next day. Everything will be fine. And then next Wednesday, they're taking just mom and dad and Spencer going to Disneyland. All this is for his upcoming birthday. And with Disneyland, you don't have to pay if the child's under 3. And he's not 3 yet, but he will be soon. Now, Legoland, if you're 18 months and younger, you don't have to pay. Can you believe? Not even 2 years old or barely 2 years old, you have to pay a fare? It's like $117. Unless they have a special price for little kids, but my God. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to take care of that board there. I glued on a reinforcement so that I'll be able to put it in the windowsill tomorrow. And I'll be able to paint, drill, sand, whatever I need to do, make as much noise as I want. Because they won't be here. I'm going to have the Chippendales over. Going to have a good party. Yeah. That's basically what all happened today. Kitty Cat's already going to sleep. It's 8:45 at night. So I'm going to wind down and head off to bed too. So I'll see let's see, tomorrow's Whoop Whoop Wednesday. I will have a joke for you. The next live or whatever thing will be Thursday. We'll see what happens. Upward and onward.